Yo, what's going on, guys? So we get an early One Piece chapter. Basically, TCB said that they got it up early because, they could, and the final releases might not be able to come out till like maybe a week from now. But yeah, we got blessed. But let's just start off with the start of the chapter, and we get to see Kuma, and we last saw him, he blasted himself away, he smacked himself, I'm gonna guess, and he's going somewhere. But we see where he's going, and it's to the red line. The red port specifically, because he's going right to the base of the red line, where I'm gonna guess he's gonna climb up to Marijua. We see him crash, and everybody knows it's him. They're like, "Oh, it's Kuma. Why is he here? Like, I heard he was in the Holy Land, but he's gone now." Like, these people know that he is a slave of the Celestial Dragons, I'm guessing. But yeah, Kuma lands there. He is like hurt. He's like huffing and puffing too. We get to see later. He's hurt and he's getting up again to keep going. I don't know where he's going. Like, we don't know, but he's going somewhere. And all the people are like terrified of him, and they come like over a loudspeaker. They're like, "Yo, like everybody get out of the area. Like Kuma is here. We don't know what he is here for, but he's here for something, and he doesn't have any humanity left, so he's just a robot. So everybody has to be careful." And yeah, we basically see him, he's staring at like the world government logo, and I'm gonna guess he's gonna go up there. But we cut away to Egghead, and we get a good amount of like double page spreads that are really cool. We cut back to Egghead, and we get to see the CP0, or more of the Cypherpole agents, attacking Egghead. And Lucci, he's like, "Yo, even with the Seraphim under control, like it's gonna be hard to get up there because like the Frontier Dome is gonna shoot lasers at us." And Stussy, she is like so cynical during like all of this. She's like, "Yo, you're determined to ignore the Navy. They told you not to go, but you are going to still." And Lucci says, "I refuse to accept Straw Hat as an emperor," because he probably has a grudge, but they say you're hopeless. And then we cut to like the Vegapunks, and they're like, "Yo, they're blocking off all of our escapes. Like, we can't even use Vega Force 1 because it can only fly on this island." And Lilith, she's like, "Yo, this is perfect. Let's get ready for war." And she like got a big ass gun out ready to shoot some stuff. But like all the other ones, like Pythagoras, she's like, "Oh no, they shouldn't even be able to get up here. Like, we don't need to resort to that." And Vegapunk's like, "Oh, they're not gonna let us go off without a fight, are they?" And it's basically like this cool panel of all the Vegapunks we got. Like, not all of them because Atlas isn't here, obviously, but they're like saying like, "Yo, we got some inventions ready and stuff. Like, we're ready to go." Lilith, she's like, "Yo, why can't we fight these people?" Because Shaka, he's like, "Yo, if you're gonna do a brainless attack again, don't." And Shaka's like, "Yo, why can't we? They're after us." And I'm pretty sure this is Shaka saying like, fighting is not our objective here. Like, we have to protect the main body. Like, that's what we're here for. And Lilith, she's like, "Yo, you're so much of a goody goody. It's getting on my nerves." Like, so we're getting some dynamics of this like Vegapunk group, and how like they are sort of siblings technically, because like you have the sibling that's the goody two shoes towards your parents, and you have the one that's like, "Oh my god, of course you're sucking ass and shit." But we scroll down, and Vegapunk's like, "Man, I'm sorry about Sentamaru. Like, he's so loyal. Like, he's trying to protect us." But Pythagoras, he's like, "Yo, we still have another ally. Should we call him?" And then this is Edison. He's like, "Yo, hold your horses, man. We don't need to do that right now." And Vegapunk's like, "Yo, maybe, but yo, we're in a pinch. Can you help us?" And then they're like, "Oh, he asked like right away." And it's like, "Yo, of course, I'm prepared to come for you." Pause. But right away, I thought that this was like the other Seraphim, but we get told like they can't operate over Denden Mushi. So this is another character that we don't know about. I'm interested to see who he's calling upon. Maybe like some more mad scientists or something, but this person's saying like they're prepared for like this order to come and fight and help Vegapunk, but we don't get to see them. But it seems that Edison, he's like switched. He was like, "Yo, you're gonna ask so shamelessly, like don't ask." But he's like, "Oh, escape should be easy now because they're gonna help us." So like they're clearly like confident in this dude. But yeah, they're basically like, "Yo, let's leave right now because we gotta go," and they're gonna take the Vega Force 1. We get to see this funny panel. Vegapunk, he's like, "Yo, we're ready to leave, all 7 of us." So he's bringing all of his bodies, and this Usopp's like, "All 7 of you guys, like this is gonna be a pain." Like, even Nami's like, "This is a pain." But Frankie and Sanji, they're okay with it. Sanji because of Lilith, and Frankie because he wants to learn. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Straw Hat upgrades while Vegapunk's on the ship, maybe sailing to somewhere else that we get to see in this chapter later, which is we cut around a few times. But Bonnie, she's racing after Vegapunk to go beat his ass because, you know, he used the bugs to stop her, obviously, and she's mad about that because, like, they have some past together. They probably, like, she probably used to call him Uncle Vegapunk or something, but she's mad about this, and Luffy's like, yo, we're supposed to take him off the island. Like, you can't kill him. But they hear like a beep, like really loud beeping, and we hear like Lab Stratum, like the Frontier Dome is offline. And even the Vegapunks were like, yo, who did that? Nobody's in the control room, we can see. And like, even like the CP0 members, like, what happened? Nobody knows what happened. So there is a third party probably affecting this, I'm gonna guess. But Lucci's like, no, this might be a trap. Like, shit don't malfunction like this so conveniently. But they take this opportunity to go up anyways. They're like, okay, we got this far, it's fine. And they see the Straw Hat ship and like the robot, the Vega Force 1, I'm pretty sure. But they're like, yo, let's destroy the ship because we already dealt with all the ones down in the base. Like all the regular ships in the port are probably destroyed from them. But Kaku takes a Tempest Kick, and this is an upgrade version, I'm pretty sure, because it says Sky Slicer at the end of it. Hey guys, if you liked the video so far and want to see more One Piece chapter reviews every week, like and subscribe. Back to the video, and we get to see something interesting. Our boy's sleeping. He wakes up, you know, some observation hockey probably, you know, woke him up, and he pulls out his sword and blocks it. We're basically getting a Zoro Kaku rematch, and it's pretty nice. But these guys already know. They're like, yo, the Frontier Defense, they got it back up online, but like, they know that CP0 is targeting the Straw Hat ship, and they see that Zoro's fighting Kaku. So Lilith, she's like, yo, it's time for war. Let's go. And then the Straw Hats, they see Luffy like running and Chopper, I'm gonna guess, and they're all like, yo, finally we get to see our boy. But Luffy's like shocked, like, yo, we're leaving already? Can't we stay? Like, everything's so cool here. And even Chopper's like, yo, it's so noisy out there because like there's a bunch of fighting. But Usopp, he's like, yo, I don't want to leave, but like we have to. It's a government island. And like everybody's like, yo, you bumped into Lucci, like you fought him, right? And it's like, okay, where's Bonnie? Because Bonnie's not here. And Robin's like, yo, where's Vegapunk too? And it seems that she like whisked Vegapunk away, or she chased him away. And she's saying like, yo, can you turn my dad back to normal? Yes or no? Like, she's super aggressive with it. She already hit him. And Vegapunk's like, no, I can't. I'm sorry. But there's a reason. And we cut away. So, okay. Next chapter, which is in like 2 weeks, we might get the reason why Kuma is turned into that, and maybe why he's going somewhere right now. But either way, we get to see Kid, and they're heading to Elbaf because they see a giant fish, and like Killer's like, yo, Kid, wake up. Should we go look around? And Kid's like, when have I ever said no to exploring islands? Like, he's just like Luffy. Like, he's gonna go to the island, explore what he can. But they're like, yo, this island is probably the home of the giants. It's Elbaf. And okay, Kid's on Elbaf now. I'm interested to see if we're gonna meet up with him after this, but we cut away again to G14, and we get to see Garp. So, okay. Garp, he basically says, yo, we're here to go save Kobe. We're going to Hachinosu. I'm picking up Helmeppo and we're dipping. Without any approval. And Garp is talking to Dahl, the like leader of this base, and like talking about how he's not going to get approval. Like, he doesn't need to. And Dahl's like, how have you lasted so long in the Marines with an attitude like this? But basically, Garp like yells for Helmeppo, like, get out here. We're going to save Kobe. And, you know, Helmeppo's bawling because, you know, they're saving his homie. And like Helmeppo's like waited to see Garp basically because, you know, Garp trained him and stuff. But is Garp gonna die? Like, I don't see Garp and them getting off of Hachinosu with Kobe alive unless they strike a deal with Blackbeard or something like that, because Blackbeard has no reason not to kill Garp. I feel like maybe he'll capture him and use him as a bargaining chip, but I'm not sure. I think Garp's gonna die. That's just me. And then Luffy's gonna be, this is gonna start our last, like, maybe war or something. But I could be wrong too. I think we have a break next week, or we're not gonna get a chapter for a while, but this is a big one. Lots of stuff, tidbits they dropped on us, and a good chapter to end the year with. 2022 has been a banger for One Piece, like Gear 5th, the end of Wano, Egghead Island, like so many revelations. We're blessed to be able to read this. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and peace.